Through the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna, another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Striding into the box, Rod Carew. He'll get us started in this one
under
under the
Philadelphia,
lights.
the second baseman, Rod Carew.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 7:06.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2. Drilled to the right side. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Carlson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
0-1 pitch coming. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Jared Eichhoff has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter in baseball right now. Guy has a terrific future.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Joe Torre, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Carlson moves over. He's got it one away.
Batting third, the catcher, Fernando Winter.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Winter, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that's low, ball four.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Andres.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Phillips, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Castro leads off second. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Castro on second. Winter at first. One gone. The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Carlson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Peter Leach, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Leach.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Waka, an Iowa native. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The next 0-2. Line drive to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
He's set, and the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Kingery leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More coming up from Game 5 after this. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Two and two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. Now another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Slow little grounder left side. Franco is right there, and that's the second out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 28.
Stepping up now, Adolis Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Garcia, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Carlson is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Carlos Santana now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Pops this one up. Torrey trying to get there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw won't get him.
He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
In now, Rod Carew, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Santana at second. Eichhoff at first with no outs. Two balls and a strike to count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Still a ball and two strikes. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball two.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
From the belt, the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Juan Carlson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Right on it there, but this is foul over. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. That's popped up, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The set and the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Phillies leave him loaded. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Michael Wacha. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Michael Wacha.
And the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Starlin Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Wacha gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. Hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Joe Torre, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1.
The catcher, number 8, Fernando Winter.
Into the box, Fernando Winter. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Hit hard to short. Kingery's there. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We've played 3 here in game number 5, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Peter Leach. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
So digging in now, Scott Kingery, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andres Phillips.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Strike one to start the at-bat. Phillips aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. The 2-1 home is taken, ball three.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Carlson giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 28.
Striding in, Adolis Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And 2. Here it is.
2-1
2
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.